All right, guys. Sitting at home bored this Sunday morning, a little wet Sunday morning. Decided to do a little follow-up video since it's not really too many videos on the YouTube school bus community or whatever you want to call it about these little Detroits. I call them a little Mercedes because the little Detroit is basically is nothing but a Mercedes. It's rebranded over to a Detroit, which Mercedes owns Daimler. Or Daimler owns Mercedes. One of the two. One of them is a subsidiary of the other one, but you know, they're owned together. But this bus does have the Detroit DD5 4-cylinder. Again, you might hear me call it in this video and other videos the little Mercedes. That's what I refer to is the engine in this bus and that little lift bus right there in front of the diesel tank. These are the only two buses we have with the Detroit. But I like to call them the little Mercedes engine. I had a question on the previous video that I done on the HDX with the DD8 in it, which is the big brother to the DD5. It's a 6-cylinder, 7.7 liter. Oh, this bus is a little cooler. Just a little bit of backstory here. I hold this bus kind of near and dear to my heart because it's kind of the first bus that I was able to spec and order myself. No input from the director, business manager. They gave me complete control over ordering this bus, and I wanted to get the DD5 and bus 95, which I've done a video on. You guys can go back and watch it, which it is a 2020 Thomas, ordered in 2019. We got that bus just before COVID. But I wanted to go to Detroit just to give it a try. And I'm kind of glad I did. So I'm going to give a story on this bus, but we're going to kind of do it on this bus because it's the same engine. Bus 01 up there kind of has a 588 rear end in it. And I took that bus to Florida a couple of months ago, and I went 695 miles on a tank at 75 miles an hour. So fuel mileage was one thing that kind of sets this bus apart from Cummins and after treatment. That bus has 01 has 35,000 miles and has yet to have to do a park regen or have any kind of emissions related problems. This bus is the same. It just turned over 5,600 miles, so it's time for me to do a service. And I'm trying to think, am I gonna try to prop a camera up somewhere and show you guys how I service my buses, the oil I use, why I use it, and all that good stuff. But the real reason for this video is sitting at home watching a couple YouTube videos, school bus videos, of course. And I keep saying I'm gonna start doing driving videos for you guys, or I want to do driving videos, but I don't have a GoPro. So I found this phone mount that I use when I'm driving. It charges my phone and holds it at the same time. I came up with this bright idea to use that right now, use my phone as a GoPro, give or take, to do a driving video. There's not really any videos of school bus videos, driving videos that is, with the little Mercedes engine in it. And I kind of want to do one. I wish this bus had the engine brake like that bus does, so I have to do a separate driving video with that lift bus up there because it's got the engine brake and it's not an exhaust brake. Detroit has a true compression engine brake. It's a dual stage, high and low, that's actually mounted on the valve train like the bigger X15 Cummins DD13, DD15 engines. It's not an exhaust brake, the butterfly valve that the Cummins has. So without further ado and all this talking, we're gonna get us a driving video in and see if you guys like the driving videos. Kind of drive around the town, or maybe I might drive one of the routes. Not exactly sure how I'll do it. I'll try to go ahead and get this phone positioned in this, and then I'll be back. All right, so got the phone mounted. Get underway with this driving video. This is my first driving video, guys, so excuse me if I have to learn from this video. These DD5s, they make 240 horsepower, 660 pound-feet of torque at 2,200 RPMs. So these buses don't really rev all the way to 2,500. They don't like to rev that high. They kind of rev a little lower. I'll give a little backstory on 03 that I kind of hadn't explained. This bus is geared with the 557 rear differential gears. So this bus approves at 75 at about 2,200 RPMs, which keeps it in the power band real nice. These Detroits don't have torque curve over Cummins, but they'll pull a hill real nice at highway speed. Kind of shaking a little bit. I actually just made an appointment. We get out next Friday, December 20th, Christmas break. I'll be taking this bus to Southern Time Mark to get 6-wheel balance done on it. video probably stopped for a second there, guys, because my phone fell out of the phone holder. So this is one of the roads that I run routes on out in the county part of our district. Like I'm all over the road. That's because I am. I hate to run over holes in the highway. It's rough on the bus. What we'll do here is get the bus up to speed and under state spec, which we were under maybe by 20 bucks.
was gonna go and pick this bus up, but this bus was also supposed to have the evolved C2 dash, and they couldn't meet those needs, and then the bus was gonna be another 17 months out, so we opted for the older dash, and then that allowed us to the refund of the new dash system allowed us to pay for the delivery fee again, so it kind of worked out that way, but still looking forward to at least picking one of these buses up from High Point. This is our elementary and high school. This first building you'll see as we make the turn is actually our elementary school. Front of the second building where we'll make this right turn, that is our high school. Or the building on this corner. Brick building there is our central office. So again, hope you guys enjoyed that driving video. He said I really enjoy driving these buses with the, I call them the little Mercedes. Again, this bus has got 5,600 miles on it, so actually I'm kind of overdue for the service on it by 600 miles. Hopefully I can get you guys, hopefully I can set up a camera. You guys comment below and
and let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. Service video. Another reason why I like these Detroit so is because the filters are top load. So we got two fuel filters here, primary, and then you'll do a little secondary. That's kind of standard on the C2s now, that Detroit water separator down there. And come around to this side, and the oil filter is down in this valley right here. So everything is top load on this bus. I have had to tighten some coolant hoses up on this bus since the last time we did a video. So that coolant band strap used to be here. It was leaking here, so I had to loosen that band and put it here. And then this coolant band here was too far back, and I had to loosen it and bring it forward. I think those were the only two spots that it was leaking on this bus. We went ahead and covered up the center hub and put lug covers on them. Front and back. Excuse it. These are dirty. Kind of rained here the last few days, but yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this video. I definitely kind of enjoyed that. I think I can do some more. Definitely want to do a couple of videos on the buses that, like I said, again, that bus, the lift bus, and then there's a few buses back there that have the Cummins with the exhaust brake. Definitely want to do some videos on that. I know people love hearing that exhaust brake, especially on the Cummins. It really moans and growls when you activate it. But we'll see you guys in the next video.